from Comerica Park in Motown. Tonight it's the first of 4 between the Texas Rangers and the Detroit Tigers. We've got baseball on the show, and it's coming up next. Jack Morris will be on the mound for the series opener. What do you have for us on him, Danny?
Hey, it wasn't a great performance in his last start, but he did pitch well enough to earn the win. We'll see if he can turn in a little bit better performance in this one.
Flipped out the other way towards short. And a good throw gets him, 1 gone. Now to bat, Pete O'Brien, as he begins this one as the 4th leading hitter in the American League.
What a terrific season this guy's having. Up near the leaders in batting average, without a doubt the highest average and the best hitter on this team.
Still 2-2. And our game time temperature this evening, a nice 74 degrees. Another 2-2 offering. Making him sweat out there. The 7th pitch coming up. High fly ball out to straightaway center. Cedeno will wait on it. Yeah, that's out number 2. Now at the plate, Rube Sierra. First chance for him here in the top of the first with nobody on. The 1-1 home. Hit hard toward the right side. He leaps, but he can't get it. It's down for extra bases. And he'll settle for a single here as they whip it back in quickly.
Hey, there's a bullet off the wall. The outfielder does a really good job of getting that one in quickly, but I think they had a play there at second base.
Yeah, I'm not sure what's going on there, Dan. I got to believe you're busting it out of the box thinking 2 until somebody tells you no. I know it would have been a close play, but I think you got to err on the aggressive side right there.
In now, number 4, fouled away. Sierra, the runner at first with 2 gone. Weekly hit to third, reined in. Over to first, and retires the side. Rangers leave 1. The Tigers coming up, no score. Rick Langford gets the call for game 1 of the series. Dan Plesac, what's the word on him?
Hey, man, we're getting a look at a guy that's really been struggling lately. In his last 3 starts, he has a whip of over 1.50. Lots of base runners, lots of hits, and lots of walks, and that doesn't add up to very good performances. So he's going to look to turn things around in this one here today.
And now a look at the hometown Tigers starting lineup in this one. Hero, what do you got in this lineup in the series opener?
Well, Matty, one thing that jumps out at me is the fact that this is a modern-day lineup. A lot of swing and miss, but not many people concerned about it. We were around the cage during batting practice. These guys are trying to drive the baseball out of the yard. They are not concerned with taking 3 and going back to the dugout.
He's set. Here's the 2-2. Turned on down the line. Ah, way to get dirty. Takes it himself, and he got him. So next to hit is Kirk Gibson. 2 out, nobody on. Grounded softly to the right. He's got it. And he'll step on the bag himself, and the inning is over. In order to go the Tigers, still no score. So now to the plate, Larry Parrish comes in after a day of rest yesterday, so we'll see if it did him any good. Swing and a miss on the slider, and that's out number 1.
Classic slider down and away for the strikeout there. Not a whole lot to say about that pitch that hasn't been said a million times already. That's just a real tough pitch for a hitter to pick up out of a pitcher's hand, so they end up chasing when they're in protect mode.
Ready with another 2-2. And the slider gets him swinging. 2 gone.
Really good late bite on that slider right there. The best ones have that late action that just darts at the last minute. They're so tough to get the bat on, and when you've got that good slider going, it's a great strikeout pitch.
1-2 now as that one's fouled off. No score here as we play inning number 2. Again, another foul ball. And just a masterful job of pitching here as he strikes out the side in order. So a pitching clinic there as he sets him down in order, all via the punch-out. Back with more Monday Night Baseball following this. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. And next to bat will be the first baseman, Darrell Evans. Can't keep the weight back, and he falls behind 1-2. And another foul ball. Here he comes again, 1-2. Hard hit ball to second. Fielded cleanly. And the throw to first is in time, 1 gone. Digging in next, Chet Lemon. He had a homer in the ballgame yesterday afternoon. Back up the middle and in for a base hit.
Heck of a job by the batter right there. You would have thought he bought himself a fastball, but gets an off-speed pitch, doesn't try and do too much, and drives it for a base hit.
To the plate now, Cesar Cedeno. 2-2. Lemon, base runner at first with 1 out. Two pitches fouled away.
He's got that certainly timed up now. I'd be shocked if the pitcher goes to the well 3 times in a row with off speed.
Here's another 2-2. Heading out towards shallow right. Here comes the right fielder. He tracks it down and makes the play to record the second out. Next will be the designated hitter, Mike Keith. He had a couple of hits in yesterday's contest. Right side. And he whiffs on it as this ball's right under his glove. And that runner will hold up at second with 2 aboard now. So now here is Tom Brooks looking to put them ahead early with this at-bat. A swing and a ground ball to third. And the inning will end as they're unable to cash in with 2 outs. Tigers strand a pair and move to the third with no score.
Welcome back to Detroit, where these fans have witnessed a lot of good pitching from their Tigers this season. With the lowest team ERA in the league, it's clear they typically post solid outing after solid outing. And one of the members of their coaching staff told me a big part of that has come from their ability to limit the long ball, a category they also lead the league in. He said that forces the opposing lineups to really string together hits in order to score, because a bloop and a blast is just not something you're going to get off of us. Guys, this appears to be a really tough group of pitchers to barrel up.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Hit the other way out toward right field. Lemon is in a few steps as he takes it for the first out. Into the box, Scott Fletcher. Had him off stride that time, and it's 1-2.
I love everything this pitcher's got working right now. He's got presence. He's got great body language on the mound. He's got fastball command and a nice early feel for his off-speed stuff.
Gibson will range to his left as he tracks this one down in left center for the second out of the inning. And now in the box, McDowell 0 for 1 for him here in this one. Gets him to pop it up on the right side of the infield. Whitaker is there to make the catch, and his side is retired. 1-2-3 go the Rangers. Home half of the third coming up. No score. Bottom of the inning now, and now it'll be the catcher, Orlando Mercado. Swinging a soft liner. And that's a base hit, so the pressure's on to open up the inning.
Man, he got the front foot down right there, kept the front shoulder tough, and was able to stay inside that ball for a soft liner in the center field.
So now to the plate, Alan Trammell, and he connects with it. This one's hit deep out to left center field, and it's off the wall in front of the bullpen. Now it's cut off. A throw to the plate, the tag, and he is out at the plate. So much for our first run of the ball game.
Number 1, second baseman, Lou Whitaker.
Stepping in now, Lou Whitaker, and the count will be full. Trammell stands at third with one gone in the inning. Soft liner towards first. Step on the bag for one. Throw to the plate. Digging in will be Kirk Gibson, runner in scoring position with two gone. Oh, and this ball is absolutely blasted high and deep. And that ball will stay fair, and it's gone. A home run. So a two-run homer down the line in right field, number 18 for him on the campaign, and it's given Detroit a 2-0 lead.
I know hindsight's 20/20, but you can't throw that pitch to that guy. Don't forget, he homered yesterday, so you know he's locked in and ready to roll up there. We'll see if he learns from that mistake.
Standing in now, Darrell Evans. Good swing on a tough pitch, and he'll stick around to see another one. The 1-2 pitch. Swing and a miss got him reaching. And that ends the inning. The Tigers do get a couple, however, on this two-run home run. We're through 3 here in Michigan, and it's now 2-0 Tigers. All set for the start of the inning, and here comes the first baseman, Pete O'Brien.
Offense needs to get going right here. You want to try and tighten up this game a little bit before it starts to get into that territory where you're going to start seeing the back end of each bullpen.
Here's the 1-1 delivery. Fastball swung on and grounded out towards second. Right to him. Throw to first in time. One gone here in the fourth. Well, it's still early, but it's also worth noting that he'd be in line for the win if this keeps up as we take a look at the league leaders in games won this season. And as you see, he's right up there among league leaders in that department. To the plate now is the designated hitter, Rube Sierra, singled in his last at-bat. No runs, just one hit and one error in the ballgame for the Rangers. Look out. That one almost got away from him. 2-2 now. Fouled off. Now another 2-2.
We got 3 and 2.
Well, you don't see it all that often, but this might be a good time for a 3-2 change. If he can locate it, it's nearly impossible to hit.
He spoils another one, and will do it again.
Hey, usually the second time through the order, you start seeing an incorporation of some more off-speed stuff. But this guy's locating, feeling really good about his fastball. 2 back-to-back.
And look out. That's in very tight, and it's ball 4.
This is only their second base runner of the game after that earlier hit. Tough to score when you don't have anyone on base, so we'll see if they can get something going here.
Next will be the cleanup hitter, number 4. He's 0 for 1 thus far. Oh, textbook slider there, and he's back at even 2-2. swing and a miss as they got him with the slider there, 2 away. So here is Larry Parrish, struck out in his last trip to the plate.
Sometimes you just got to tip your cap to the guy on the mound. He's getting paid to try and get you out as well. Anytime it gets up there north of 7, 8 pitch ABs, sometimes it just comes down to pure execution. Let's see if he makes the adjustment right here.
Oh, man, I think this walk is going to grind at him for a bit. He just missed, and now the inning continues with the man in scoring position.
So next to the plate for Texas, number 31. 2 men on, 2 away here in the 4th. Here comes the 1-2. Is taken for ball 2.
Now 2-2. This is the pitch where you want to attack the zone. If you go 3-2, then you put the runners in motion.
Trying to send him packing for the second time. At the letters, but called high. It's a ball. Sierra at second. Parrish at first. 2 out in the inning. Swing and a miss as the slider sets him down for the final out of the inning. Couple of walks in the inning, but nothing on the scoreboard. Back with more on this Monday night after this. Back from Comerica Park in Detroit as we send it down to Heidi Watney.
Well, Matt, during the break, I caught up with the Tigers manager to discuss his thoughts on Detroit's offense. And flat out, he was very pleased with the quality of their at-bats. It's still pretty early in the game, but they've seen a lot of pitches already. And he thinks the 2 runs they've pushed across so far is just the beginning, given the quality of the at-bats they're putting together.
All right, thanks, Heidi. Ready to go in the bottom of the 4th. And standing in, the rookie outfielder, Chet Lemon. Hit out towards second. Scooped up. And there's 1 down now. Next up, Cesar Cedeno. He flew out in his last debut. 2 runs, 4 hits, and no errors in the ballgame for the Tigers. And he lost him here on 3-2 as that pitch misses. It's ball 4.
Well, when you go with a slider there in a full count, you're hoping that the hitter is thinking fastball and swings through it. Didn't work out that way, though. He lays off and gets the free pass.
So next to bat will be Mike Heath. Two balls and a strike. Runner at first here, 1 man out. Off-speed pitch misses here, and he runs it to 3-1.
I love the approach out on the mound. Everything's down in the zone as it should be, but now you find yourself in a 3-1 count. Do you elevate a little bit more and get back in this zone, or do you just pitch around it?
And he'll dive back in. The 3-1 pitch.
He's got a good feel for his off-speed pitches second time through the order, and we just saw 3 in a row.
Now the payoff pitch home. Line drive base hit.
Dan, he took that right back at his face right there. Exactly what you're trying to do. Middle cut, though. Are you a little concerned?
Yeah, that's a case of a ball being right down the middle. As a pitcher, you want to work the corners and stay out of that middle part of the zone, and he paid for it right there with a solid base hit.
Into the box, Tom Brooks. Now here's one hit in the air to the right side. Sosa is there, and he'll bring this one in.
Now got it.
Up next,
Catcher,
Orlando Mercado. He collected a base hit his
Mercado.
first time up.
Yeah, and they take another single right here. That third base coach is dying to wave his arms. I wouldn't be surprised if anything hit hard through the infield. He's going to wave them.
Now a ball slapped hard the opposite way. And the two-out threat won't pay off. The inning is over. The love of the game runs deep with these folks. We're back to Comerica Park right after this. Welcome back. Heidi Watney standing by as we get set for the top of the fifth.
Matt, I talked with the Rangers manager during the inning break about the team's offensive production to this point. And overall, he's really happy with the at-bats they're putting together. No, they have not scored yet, but they have been successful in running up the pitch count, something they feel will eventually pay dividends on the scoreboard as the starter gets tired and they are forced to go to the bullpen. For now, they're sticking to the plan.
Okay, thank you, Heidi. So stepping in is Steve Boucher. He went down on strikes in his last at-bat. The 1-1.
Nope, upstairs. That's ball three.
Great AB up until this point. A walk right here could really just infuse some confidence into this lineup.
And a good eye here as he takes ball 4, and it's a base on balls to lead off the 5th inning.
Well, they haven't been able to scratch a run across yet, so maybe this walk will jumpstart their offense a little bit.
Next to stand in is Sammy Sosa. Comes into this at-bat 0 for 1 in the ballgame. 1-2. Right side, fair ball down the line. And they've really got something going here. Runners at second and third to start the inning. Finally, a little something for them to get excited about.
Yeah, a rally can begin with a single swing of the bat, and this might be their chance right here. They've struggled to produce a lot of runs, but there he is at second base. A shot to the outfield scores it. Then who knows what kind of roll they can get on. Got to take it one good at-bat at a time.
Next to hit, Scott Fletcher, and he's looking to make something happen here with 2 on and nobody out.
Well, early in the count, expect him to look for a ball to drive. If he gets 2 strikes against him, he'll need to change his plan and focus on moving the runners up. This game is too close to get greedy.
And a good spot for that pitch is it's chopped foul. Boucher, the runner at third. Sosa is at second with nobody out. Hit back up the middle, reined in. Throw to first is in time, but meanwhile the runner is in to score.
A simple ground ball to the infield, but the run does come home from third, and they cut their deficit to only 1 run.
So the lineup flips over, and digging in, McDowell, the potential tying run for him at third base. Set. Here comes the 1-1. Now a good pitch around the knees, but it doesn't quite catch the bottom of the zone. And it's 2 balls and 2 strikes now. And it's 3 balls and 2 strikes to the Rangers center fielder. Set. Here's the 3-2, and he looks at ball 4 now, so he's aboard, and you always have to worry about the threat of the steal when he's on base. And time will be called here as the pitching coach heads out to the mound and hopefully try and settle this guy down a bit. So the next to bat will be Pete O'Brien, trying to bring in the tying run from third here. Ready with the 1-1. And he lays off upstairs, but it's ruled a strike, and he can't believe it. 1-2.
Big pitch coming up right here. He'd love for a ground ball or a strikeout.
Runners are at the corners with one man out. He got him, and it'll probably take a base hit now to get that runner across from third. Got him with a good high fastball there. Danny, we see a lot of that pitch in strikeout situations these days. What makes it so effective?
I think, Matt, what makes it such a tough pitch is you're changing eye levels. That fastball up looks so enticing to hit that you see that ball as a hitter, you think you can drive it, but it's really hard to get on top of that.
Well, the play's been made, and with it comes the end of the inning. We are in Motown, but I don't think we'll be seeing any of these people dancing in a soul review tonight. Back for more from Detroit after this. Now back to the top of the lineup. Stepping in, Alan Trammell. A hit in 2 at-bats for him at this point in the ballgame. Ready to deal. Here's the 1-1. Taken off the outside as the breaking ball couldn't catch the corner. Hit out towards second. And that'll get on through into center field, so he's got himself a leadoff single.
Hey, they weren't going to keep this guy down for long. That's the ebbs and flows of a baseball season. Bottom line is this guy has bat-to-ball skills. You knew he was going to get hot eventually.
At the plate, Lou Whitaker, and this is taken for a called strike. Oh, that's a tough call. Now 1-2. Ground ball right side. That's through, and he's got his first base hit. He's 1 for 3. He'll hold at second, and there are 2 aboard now.
You know, as a former infielder, Danny, they always say you can't be in 2 places at once, but you got to be a little frustrated right here that ball found the hole.
Yeah, that's a tough thing. You make a quality pitch, and the guy shoots one through the right side, normally a vacated spot right there. 9 out of 10 times, somebody's there to make that play. Unfortunately, not, and now we've got a couple of guys on.
And he misses low here, so the count goes to 3-1.
3-1 here. You have to make a good pitch on the mound. Grooving one here rarely works in your favor unless the hitter tries to do too much with it.
Swinging a ball hit on the ground. A bouncer up the middle. And that's through into center field. Base hit. He'll come home with it. And not in time as the run scores.
Boy, this guy's having a great game here so far, D'Lo. Home run earlier in the night, and that base hit right there drives in his 3rd run batted in of this game.
Yeah, you drive to the park every day hoping your rhythm and timing is on point with that pitcher's windup, and that's exactly been the case today. He not only mixed in that big bomb, but now he's got 3 ribbies to boot.
But he gets back in time, safe at second base. So now into the box is Chet Lemon, who bounced out last time up.
Yeah, Matty, expect this pitcher to try and get the same result as his last at bat right here. The double play is in order. Anything on the ground, the way this defense is, they could certainly roll too.
He's set. Here comes the 1-1. Slider clocked in the mid-80s there. It's a ball and 2 strikes. And now the Ranger bullpen swings into action. A lefty and a right-hander are throwing down there. 1-2. Hit back toward the mound. And that's through into center field. Base hit. Long throw to the plate. But this won't be in time as he's well safe and the run scores. And he'll reach second now with 1 away.
Now batting, the center fielder, Caesar. Sedano.
Now here comes the Rangers skipper out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And we're going to see a pitching change as that's going to do it for his starter here tonight. So he'll make his way to the dugout after working just 4 1/3, and he just didn't have his best stuff in this one. Bob Malloy takes the mound to try to get out of this mess. There are 2 on with only 1 away.
60. Bob Malloy.
At the plate now, Cesar Sedano. That's on the corner to put him behind now, 1-2.
Well, this is starting to feel like a make or break moment in this game. When you're playing a first place team, you can't expect to fall way behind early in a game and then mount a comeback.
To 2 balls and 2 strikes now.
So you'd love for him to offer at that one, but the execution was flawless. Nice curveball that starts in the zone and breaks just out. Just a great take by the batter.
The 2-2.
We got 3 balls and 2 strikes.
No pitcher likes to take the count to 3-2, especially when you throw a non-competitive pitch like that on 2-2. That one wasn't even close.
Gibson on third. Lemon at second with 1 away. And he misses ball 4. So he comes out of the bullpen and immediately walks the first man he faces.
Well, he's a youngster. You can see he's a little nervous out there. Some people call it butterflies, but to him it probably feels like pterodactyls are flying around in his gut. Going to be interesting to see if he can settle down here.
Next to the plate for the Tigers, the DH, Mike Heath. A 1-1 count. Here's the pitch. And this is swung on and missed. Oh, a huge punch out there as the bases remain loaded with 2 away now.
Pretty textbook breaking ball for the punch out right there. Got it to bend a lot, and by the time it got there, it had fallen completely out of the zone. Not much you can do with that pitch.
To the plate now, Tom Brooks.
Down to
And a
3-1.
fastball, but he's losing it a bit here to 3-1 now.
It often becomes harder to hit the zone when the pressure starts to heat up.
Bases are loaded here, 2 down. And it's fouled away. Here's the payoff pitch to short. Throw is in time, and they're able to avoid the huge inning here as this side is retired. So they do strike for 2, but it could have been much worse as they strand the bases loaded. We're through 5 here at the ballpark. The Tigers lead it 4-1. So here's the cleanup hitter, number 4. No hits in 2 trips to the plate for him in the ball game. The 3-1. Taken, strike 2.
We got full count.
Tough pitch to lay off, but he did, and it's ball 4, so the leadoff hitter is aboard to start the 6th.
Now batting, the third baseman.
Next, it'll be Larry Parrish. Now the 3-2 pitch. He swung on and missed. He got him on strikes.
Hey, I'm not sure what he was sitting on right there. He might have been sitting on an off-speed pitch, but instead he gets the fastball way late. Had no chance to put that ball in play.
In now, number 31. Pitch taken several inches below the zone, in fact.
couple of strikeouts early in the game, but he's done a much better job in this at-bat trying to get ahead and put himself in a good hitter's count.
Skied into straightaway right. Lemon is there to put it away, and the runner will be forced to retreat back to first. Now into the box, Steve Boucher. Sixth inning, 4-1 is our score. And he fouls this one off. And he struck him out, his 8th punch out of the ball game, and that one ends the inning. One left for Texas, and this is still a 4-1 ball game.
Now they telling their friends, I don't know who my friends, they like to pretend. Now I'm switching up my energy. My enemies feel like I got hundreds of them.
Now to the plate, Orlando Mercado. From the windup, the 1-1 pitch. 2-1. Two and two.
They'd like to see a little bit more discipline in that. You get a count in your favor and he's swinging a pitch that bad? Not good.
The 2-2. Hit well down the left field line, but back into the crowd foul. The 2-2 one more time. A swing and a drive sent out toward the gap. Out of here into the visitors' bullpen. So a solo shot here to left center field. 4th home run for him on the season as they stretch the lead to 5-1.
That wasn't the plan. You just have a meeting with your pitching coach to go over some strategy, and all of a sudden you throw one and it leaves the ballpark.
Into the box now, Alan Trammell. Tiger shortstop with a ball and 2 strikes.
If you're on the mound right here, you got to trust your catcher and execute. You know who's coming up to the plate.
Hit to short. Fielded cleanly on the first, so a good bounce back pitch there as he gets the ground ball for the first out. Couldn't have been much closer at first, and as show track will demonstrate for us, it took a throw of over 90 miles an hour just to beat the hustling runner. Really an amazing show of arm strength on that play. So now to the plate, Lou Whitaker. Grounded back up the middle. That gets through, and he'll reach base again on his 2nd base hit of the game. So make it 2 hits for him now on the night as this one finds its way into center. And we take a look there at the team leaderboard in that category as his total is currently tops on the Tiger squad. Kirk Gibson will stride in, but first we take you back to the 3rd as you take another look here at his 2-run homer that had him rolling early on. Sinker misses that time, and it's 2-1. Whitaker leads off first with 1 away. Now a swing and a softly hit ground ball. And oh, a big rip at the curveball, but he didn't get it, and he becomes the second casualty of the inning.
Well, his struggles continue. It's been a rough go of it at the plate with him, and watching this at bat, it's clear to me that his rhythm and timing, they're just all off. Even as a pitcher like I was, you can tell these things and exploit them.
At the plate, Darrell Evans, and it's 1-2.
You know, I think that curveball in the previous pitch had him thinking about getting another one, because there's no reason he shouldn't have had a big rip at that fastball. That was right in every hitter's happy zone.
2 balls and 2 strikes now. The 2-2 is laid off, and the count runs full.
Good running count right here. 3 balls, 2 strikes, 2 outs, runner on first. He'll be off to the races on this pitch.
Now the 3-2 pitch. Count remains full. The next 3-2. And strike 3 called as he says, "You got to be kidding me," with the side retired. 1 in the inning, and it comes from a rather unlikely power source. 8, 9, and top of the order coming up to start the 7th. It's the Tigers 5 and the Rangers 1. 7th inning ready to roll, and standing in is the veteran outfielder, Sammy Sosa. Ready with the 1-1 pitch. And he'll come back with 1 in the dirt as the count moves to 2-1 now. Hit hard back up the middle. And this will find its way into center field for a leadoff single.
Hey, pitchers, you better start taking notice of this guy. He better be circled on that lineup card because he's on fire. That's his 2nd hit of the ball game right there, and I don't see him stopping.
Stepping in now, Scott Fletcher, lifted down the line in left. And foul.
All you want is the leadoff man to get on to start a big inning, maybe get a big rally going to claw your way back into this ball game.
The 1-2. And this one's in the dirt, but it won't skip away far enough for the runner to advance. Some action now in the Tigers bullpen as they'll get a left-hander and a right-hander up to throw. He's ready with the 2-2 pitch. Fouled away. Another 2-2 offering. 7th inning here in a 5-1 ball game. Fouled off.
4 foul balls in this AB. Pitcher cannot find anywhere to go to put this guy away.
2-2, here it is. Lifted in the air out towards left center. Cedeno is in retreat as he pulls it in for the first out. That was a tough play, so let's take another look at it with Show Track. Seemed to get a solid read off the bat, took a good angle at it, and he covered over 100 feet to make the grab. And I'm sure he'll be getting some high fives for that one. Into the box, McDowell, and he gets a piece here as this ball is fouled away. And he misses again as the command is definitely letting him down now. It's ball 4.
Now batting, the first baseman, Pete O'Brien.
Now the Tiger skipper's up out of the dugout on his way to the mound. And he's looking to the bullpen here, so it would appear that's all for his starter tonight. So he receives a nice ovation from this home crowd, departing after surrendering just one earned run. Number 46 enters from the bullpen to do the pitching.
Number 46.
O'Brien will be his first assignment here as he'll face him with runners at first and second and one gone. All even at 2-2. Here it is.
The count is full.
Well, the 1-2 pitch didn't go his way, and now a miss there on 2-2. You know he doesn't want this at bat to get away from him, so I think we're going to see a challenge pitch on a full count.
Now here's a fly ball, well hit. Right fielder looking up at the track, the wall, gone! Three-run home run down the line in right, number 14 on the season. As they pull within one here, it's now a 5-4 game.
They seem to forget that the game started a while ago, but better late than never, I guess. Sometimes one big hit is all it takes to get a team going. We'll see if they can build on it and make a run here.
To the plate now, Rube Sierra. Swing and a miss on the fastball that time, out number 2.
That's a pretty unique pitch sequence, guys. Usually pitching is all about mixing pitches and location, but he threw that all out the window to get that strikeout. He offered the same pitch 3 times in a row, so I guess he sort of used that reverse psychology to outthink his opponent.
At the plate now, number 4. In front of the changeup, and he can't keep it fair. 2 strikes on him now. 3 runs already home here. And it's fouled away. Skied into straightaway right. Lemon is under it, and he makes the catch for out number 3. But the Rangers post a 3 spot, all coming on the 3-run home run. Get up and stretch. Home half of the 7th coming up. It's the Tigers 5 and the Rangers 4.
Squad hustle like a relay, run it back like a replay. No time for that he say. I care about what she say. Self-care like.
Last half of the 7th here, and next it'll be the outfielder, Chet Lemon. All even now, 2-2. Just off the inside corner with the sinker ruled a ball.
And just when you needed a shutdown inning, a leadoff walk was certainly not on the agenda. He needs to bear down right here.
Swing and a miss there as the breaking ball takes care of him for the first out.
I'll tell you, it's hard to get more of a confidence boost than striking out the best hitters in the lineup back to back to back. He's looking really sharp right now.
Into the box now, Cesar Cedeno. And that one misses badly. It's ball 2. Bases are empty, 1 man out. And he fires a fastball now for a called strike 2.
2 strikes.
Here now the 2-2. Hit on the ground to short. Scooped up. And a bit of a high throw that time, but no problem over there at first as they record the out.
Good job right there. I know that play was super close. I like him taking the extra step in that situation, making sure he had a great handle, deliver a strong, accurate throw, gathered himself nice.
At the plate, Mike Heath. And that one yanked just foul. Bases are empty here with 2 men out. And he'll lay off the curveball that's in the dirt that time, and it's back to even now at 2-2.
He might have to look for a different way to put this guy away on 2-2. He's already seen the curveball a couple of times, so he might be looking for it.
Popped up. And that will conclude matters here in the 7th. 3 up, 3 down for Detroit. They lead it 5-4. Ready to begin the 8th and set to go as the third baseman, Larry Parrish. Into the windup. Here's the 2-1 pitch.
That's ball 3.
Down by a run, your guy needs to get on any way he can. His mentality has to be to shrink this strike zone to like the size of a soup can. No reason to swing at a pitcher's pitch.
And he lays off ball 4. So now the potential tying run here is aboard late in the game.
Man, that's a tough one to swallow. You're hanging on to a slim lead, and the last thing you want to do is give up a leadoff walk. Seems like those are the ones that always come back to haunt you. So we'll see if that's the case here.
Stepping in next, number 31, 0 for 3 with a couple of strikeouts for him to this point in the ballgame. And he lays off this one down and in for ball 2.
Sometimes you got to be aggressive offensively, but sometimes you just let the pitcher dig his own grave. Patience and discipline seem to be the way to go right here.
Oh, it's on the ground to second. Did he get his double play? The second for 1. On to first, but not in time as he beats it out. Willie Hernandez gets the call as he'll pitch with 1 gone in the top of the 8th.
Okay. Your attention, please. Now pitching for the Tigers. Number 21, Willie Hernandez.
Number 12 will come on to pinch hit here in a big spot. Time called here as with the potential tying run aboard, they'll make the move to get a little more speed out there. 1 out, 1 on in a 1-run game. He's running. Pitch outside. The throw. It skips in and he's safe. Close play, but he's in there.
Number 33, Bob Rowell.
Never tempted to swing at that ball down low. It's ball 3.
When you're playing close games like this, base runners mean everything, so he can ill afford to start giving away free passes.
Into the corner and slicing foul. And he fouls this one off. Another full count pitch home. On the ground to third. In time to first, and there are 2 away. Now it'll be Sammy Sosa trying here to plate the tying run from second. Trying to hold the lead. Here's the delivery. And this runs inside, and that looked like it got him pretty good.
Well, he might be feeling a little bit of a sting there, but he can take comfort in knowing that he represents the go-ahead run. That could turn out to be a huge hit by pitch.
Stepping in now, Scott Fletcher. And there's ball 3 on a breaking ball that misses away.
I don't think he can afford another base runner here, so whatever pitch he feels best about, whichever one he feels most comfortable with, that's the one I expect him to turn to.
Payoff pitch on its way. On the ground, back up the box, and it'll get through into center field, a base hit. The tying run is in to score from second.
You know, D-Row, in today's game, it's not easy scoring in the late innings, so that RBI base hit to tie things up, that comes at a really good time.
Yeah, I say it's not easy. They got 11 guys in the bullpen. I don't think a guy throws under 97 miles an hour with sink and cut. That is unbelievable he's able to get that knock in that big spot.
Into the box, McDowell softly hit out towards short. Throw on to second for the force, and the side is retired. Just one hit in the inning, but it was a big one right here as it ties the ball game. We'll go to the bottom of the 8th, and we are all tied 5-5. Bob Brower will stay in the ball game now and take over in left field.
Now playing left field, number 33.
Greg Harris is on to pitch out of the bullpen in the bottom half of the 8th.
Number 27, Greg Harris.
Jerry Brown is also into the ball game now as he takes over at second. Striding in is Tom Brooks, grounded out in his last at-bat. Here's the 1-1 delivery. Had nibbled the corner there, but missed 2-1. Popped him up. Brown over to his left, and he hauls it in for the first out of the inning. Next for the Tigers, Orlando Mercado. He homered earlier and is 2 for 3 to this point.
Well, Matt, this is one of the problems. This guy's a good fastball, particularly low fastball hitter. It doesn't matter how hard or how low you throw it. That's right into this wheelhouse. What you want to do with this guy is move the ball from the belt up to get him to chase something that maybe he'll pop up in the infield.
From the windup, the 1-1. Swing and a liner. And 8 innings have come and gone now as the inning is over.